Tell me about a class at Wausau East where you had to work extra hard to get the grade that you wanted to get.
Probably this year in calculus. I've never been someone that the math and science aspect doesn't come very naturally to me. I'm more like creatively focused or like artistic. So I'd say calculus for sure has been a class that I've had to struggle with, but in the end, like, I understand all the concepts. We have great teachers. So.
Right, so it's other things like art or writing. What's been a class that's just been fun and really enjoyable to go through?
English here. We have a really great teacher, and so all the books that we've read are they're all classics, of course, too. And so like they're really interesting to break apart and like decipher all of the symbols and metaphors and like all the literary aspects of it. But our teacher really brings it to like a more thematic approach to like how all this ties into your everyday life and everything like that. So.
When I ask students about some of their most memorable high school experiences, they usually say something outside of class. What's something that stands out in your mind about your 4 years here?
Outside of class?
Either or.
I've just loved like my group of friends here. So, like we've had like 4 years together now, and just all the experiences that we've had together. Probably some of the most memorable would be Cafe, which is our cultural arts festival in the spring, and it's just we get a chance to like show our artwork and all the things that we've been working on this year. It's just memorable and a really fun time.
What kind of art do you do?
I paint.
Mm-hmm. And good art programming here? Lots of opportunities?
It's awesome. Like how it's divided in our school. Like there's an academic wing and then there's more of the artistic wing. And you go down there, it's just music, like band, orchestra, choir. And then you have the pottery, and then you have like painting and drawing rooms. It's awesome. And then great teachers too.
You guys, this year's graduating class may not appreciate this, but I remember when I first came to Wausau, when Wausau East first opened. In fact, in my office, they gave us these framed drawings of the brand new school. It's still up in my office.
Wow.
The idea of the school being designed that way, with it having the different wings and different things here. From what you're saying, it looks like that design, the way the building is set up, works.
It does. It's awesome. Like, if you're ever just stressed out with anything going on, too, you can just like walk into that wing, and it's just so much. It's relaxing, and it's awesome.
To an outsider, it seems like the building is really big, and that could be intimidating for new students.
Yeah. I remember probably not until the middle of my freshman year when I finally figured out where everything was. I still get confused.
What advice would you give to someone who's just starting high school, next year's freshman class?
Advice? I would say try and get involved in as many things as you can, because especially here, there's so many different programs and so many different activities. There's really a spot for everyone. And I know like your experience is going to be way more enjoyable if you're a part of something, or if you're like working towards something with a group. And so definitely get involved, and yeah.
What are your post-graduation plans?
Next year I'm attending UW-Madison, and hopefully
another big place, big campus.
Right, but I love that. Like, I wanted the entire atmosphere of college too. So, big campus. There I'll be studying biology tentatively, but I don't know. That could change a million times before I graduate.
Okay.
So.
Well, I mean, a science-based degree, that's hard.
Yeah.
How will you balance the academics, which is going to be very hard, and that's a big campus where there are hundreds of things going on?
I know. Well, I think in high school I've tried to like prepare myself for that too, just like time management, like being involved in a lot of things, but then also like definitely making time for schoolwork. So hopefully that translates to when I go to a bigger university when there are even more distractions, but I don't think it'll be that. I mean, it'll be challenging because I know there's so much going on and I want to get involved in a lot of things, but definitely have time to go to the library or study late at night, whatever it takes.
If 20 or 30,000 other students can do it, you can
exactly.
too.
There are people before me that have done it, so.
Did the time go by quickly?
At school, yeah, it did. Like, the freshman, sophomore year kind of muddles together, but especially the past 2 years, because people normally say, like, junior year is pretty challenging academically, and then senior year you just have so many, like, checkpoints of things that you go through, like, then first is like homecoming week, and then you're starting to apply for schools and you're figuring out where you get into, and then like it just whirls by. So
I've
it's
heard
gone
from
by.
some students that the non-senior years, sophomore or sometimes junior year, are more enjoyable because for senior year there's so much about
Yeah.
the future and what comes afterwards.
Yeah. I don't know. I try not to look at that like that way. Just enjoy whatever I'm doing at the moment. But I can see that where like there's not as much stress put on you when you're like an incoming underclassman, and then when you're like a junior, senior, making these types of decisions about where you're going for school next year and all of that. But I think everything will fall into place. So I've enjoyed my senior year.
Congratulations on your achievements.
Thank you.